Hi, my name is Afaf and I'm 14 years old. I make fan arts in Procreate. I've been making characters for about 9 years and I've come a long way. I used to use Copic markers and stuff, but then I switched to digital arts. At first I used the app Sketchbook, and as you can see I just made doodle characters and stuff and they weren't really great. And I was just exploring many art styles and I did not know where to study it. Then I started making anime characters, and as you can see, I was really interested in them. So I made loads and loads of them, and they weren't really turning out great, but I still loved them. After getting Procreate, I was very serious about my art now, and I started to do post studies and I just focused on my sketches. After making sketches and doing studies, I started to focus on my rendering, and it really helped with my artwork. And as you can see, I started to make progress. From here on out, I started to make my artwork more eye catching by making them more detailed and making backgrounds. This is a process which I would like to share with you guys. As you can see, I make my pose very simplified. I just use ovals for the eyes and the nose, and it just makes them look more 3D, and that really helps. From here on out, you will see that I make the line art thick, and it really helps me with the coloring and stuff, and it makes my art pop out. Between the line art process, you will see that I switch off the sketch layer in between to see how that it looks. It really helps me to see if the line art is even looking good or is it bad. The line art process I go slower personally because I think it looks much smoother if I go slow and make smoother strokes. After completing the line art, I apply the Gaussian blur effect, if you know about that, and it really helps me to make the line art look better. Before applying the base colors, I switch the line art color from black to red and switch the layer to multiply, and it really helps the colors to pop out. To help your rendering process, I think you should blend more and more, and it really helps you with your shadows, and it just makes your rendering pop out more. I try to add in many values. As you can see, I added green, blue, and many more colors. First, I usually focus on the skin and just render it first, then I go on to other features such as the hair and the clothes. I like to add more eye-catching features as they make your art look more interesting. Specifically in this artwork, I made the eyes look glowing pink, but the characters' eyes aren't really pink, but they look very good on her, so I made them. I also had many more things such as tattoos and stuff. In this artwork, I made a heart on her, and it just really looks good. Try to add blush more in your artworks as it makes your art pop out, and also add freckles in many of my artwork. For the hair, I add a base color and make them look like hair. Then I add lighter colors to it, and it just looks better and more eye-catching. Try to make your features more simplified, and they will just look good on its own. As you can see, the hair looks very good, but I didn't really put many effort into it, except I just use the line art brush and just made the size smaller and added highlights to it. For the clothes, I just put some highlights and shadows in because I mostly make portraits, and the face standouts, not the clothes, unless it isn't zoomed in. That's why I put more effort into the hair and the other features such as the face. I also try to make the backgrounds more simplified, and it really helps me as I just use the halftone brush that made on my own, and it really helped me. Don't be scared to put work in for the background, and as it just makes your artwork look better. And here is the finished artwork.